So we are going to work on our doubles lesson. So you've already done the doubles song that I had you listen to before we started. Now I need you to get your math journal and a pencil. So we're going to enter some information in our math journal and we are going to save this for tomorrow and you'll see why. So over on this side, you can write your date. And I'm just going to put date because some people do this maybe on a different day. And then on this title line, I'm going to write the word doubles. Now you've looked at doubles probably in kindergarten and in first grade. We're going to go a little higher with doubles and we're going to talk about some interesting things about doubles also. So I'll start with my basic right here and I want you to do this. Follow along with me. 1 plus 1 equals 2. So write that neatly in your journal. What I've noticed here, when I have 1 and 1, I put them together and I've got 2. One thing that I know about 2 is they will have partners. So 2 is an even number. So I want you to think about that as we continue. I'm going to skip a line between each one because I want them really neat on my line and neat entry in my journal. Now we're going to do 2 plus 2. So think about that for a minute. You should already know that fact. 2 plus 2 is 4, and I'm not going to draw a picture for all, but I will for this one. So there's 4. What do you notice? I notice that there's partners here and partners here. So I've also noticed that 4 is an even number. Let's go to our next one. 3 plus 3. What is that answer? Yes, it is 6. And if I paired up all of mine, I would notice it is also an even number. So what I'm noticing is a pattern. 2, 4, 6. What do you think the next sum? The sum is an answer when you're adding two numbers together or two or more. So the sum, think about that. Is it going to follow our pattern? 4 plus 4. Did you have it right? Equals 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. All of these are even numbers. We're counting by twos because when we're doing a double, we're adding a number to this add-end and we're adding a number to this add-end. So both add-ends are adding 1, which means the whole sum goes up by 2. So the next one is 5 plus 5, and I bet you can figure out the answer from the pattern that we're creating. All right, let's continue. 6 plus 6. So what do you think that one would be? Yes, it would be 12. And again, that's an even number. All right, keep going. 7 plus 7 is 14. And then we're going to have 8 plus 8. That does make 16. Yes, we're continuing our pattern. 9 plus 9. It equals 18. 18 is an even number. We're still continuing that pattern. And then the last one we'll do today is 10 plus 10, and that equals 20. So look at our sums. Remember, the sum is the answer when you add two or more numbers. So if I say, what is the sum of 7 plus 7? The sum is 14. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. They all counted by twos, again, because each time I added one more number to each add-in. So I want you to learn your doubles facts. We will be doing this for fact fluency in a couple of weeks. I do want these to be memorized at some point, but right now I want you to understand these number patterns and what's happening. So every time you take a number and add it twice, any number, the answer, the sum, is going to be even. Watch this. Even if I take something like 50 plus 50, my sum is 100, which is an even number. So this applies to little numbers and big numbers, no matter how big they get. If I take one number and add it together to itself, you're going to get an even answer. All right, so keep this paper, please. Tomorrow, we're going to be adding to it. I'm already going to think about what's going on this side of my page, so please don't lose it. Keep it ready for the next lesson.